Deep beneath our feet, the Earth's tectonic plates are constantly shifting and grinding against each other. While most of these movements go unnoticed, occasionally, they unleash a sudden jolt of energy that shakes the ground beneath our feet and rattles our windows. This phenomenon, known as an earthquake, can be a natural disaster of epic proportions, from buildings collapsing to entire cities being leveled. Earthquakes have the power to wreak havoc on human life and infrastructure. But what causes these tremors, and how do we measure their strength? Join us as we delve into the science behind earthquakes and uncover the secrets of the most devastating earthquakes in history. Brace yourself, because some of these earth-shattering events will leave you shocked. The Earth's crust is made up of several large and small plates that move around on the semi-molten layer below, known as the mantle. These plates are in constant motion, albeit very slow. As they collide, they create immense pressure which builds up over time. When the pressure exceeds the strength of the rocks, it suddenly releases, sending out seismic waves that shake the Earth's surface. This release of energy is what causes earthquakes. The point where the energy is released inside the Earth is called the focus or hypocenter of the earthquake. The point directly above it, on the Earth's surface, is called the epicenter. The strength of an earthquake is measured using a seismograph, which records the strength and timing of the tremors. Earthquakes are measured on the Richter scale, which is a logarithmic scale that compares the strength of an earthquake to the strength of a standard earthquake. Each whole number increase on the Richter scale represents a tenfold increase in the amplitude of the earthquake waves. For example, a magnitude 6 earthquake is 10 times stronger than a magnitude 5 earthquake and 100 times stronger than a magnitude 4 earthquake. Earthquakes can also be classified according to their depth. Shallow earthquakes occur at depths of less than 70 kilometers, while deep earthquakes occur at depths greater than 700 kilometers. The vast majority of earthquakes occur along the boundaries between tectonic plates, such as the San Andreas Fault in California and the Ring of Fire in Japan. However, earthquakes can also occur within plates, such as the New Madrid earthquakes of 1811 and 12, which occurred in the interior of what is now the United States. Now that we know the science behind earthquakes, let's explore the top 10 most devastating earthquakes in history. Number 10. The 1906 San Francisco earthquake. On April 18, 1906, a massive earthquake struck San Francisco, California. The earthquake had a magnitude of 7.9 and was caused by the sudden slip of the San Andreas Fault. The epicenter of the earthquake was located just offshore from San Francisco, and the city was caught off guard. The damage was catastrophic, with over 3,000 buildings destroyed and 200,000 people left homeless. Fires broke out throughout the city as gas lines ruptured. The economic impact of the earthquake was also devastating, with an estimated $350 million in damages. However, the people of San Francisco showed remarkable resilience, and the city was rebuilt in just a few years. Number 9. The 1556 Shanxi earthquake. On January 23, 1556, a massive earthquake struck the Shanxi province in China. The earthquake had a magnitude of 8.2 and was one of the deadliest natural disasters in Chinese history. The epicenter of the earthquake was located near the city of Xi'an, and the shaking was so intense that it reportedly overturned 90% of the houses in the city. An estimated 830,000 people were killed, most of them as a result of building collapses. The earthquake also triggered a landslide that buried an additional 70,000 people. Number 8. The 1995 Kobe earthquake. On January 17, 1995, a magnitude 6.9 earthquake struck Kobe, causing widespread damage and over 6,000 injuries. The earthquake occurred at 5:46 a.m. local time, which is generally considered to be the worst time for an earthquake to strike, as people were caught off guard and unprepared. Many of the city's older buildings were not built to withstand earthquakes, and thousands collapsed, causing the deaths of over 6,000 people. The total damage caused by the earthquake was estimated to be $100 billion, making it the most expensive natural disaster in Japan's history at the time. Number 7. The 1923 Great Kanto earthquake. On September 1, 1923, a massive earthquake struck the Kanto region of Japan. The earthquake had a magnitude of 7.9 and was the deadliest in Japanese history until the 2011 Tohoku earthquake. The epicenter of the earthquake was located near Tokyo, and the city suffered the most damage, with over 140,000 buildings destroyed. An estimated 140,000 people were killed, mostly as a result of building collapses and fires that broke out throughout the city. The earthquake also triggered a tsunami, which caused further damage along the coast. Number 6. The 1811 New Madrid earthquakes. On December 16, 1811, a magnitude 7.2 earthquake struck near New Madrid, Missouri. This was the first major earthquake in the history of the United States, and it was followed by 3 more significant earthquakes in the following months. The earthquakes caused widespread damage in the Midwest and southern United States. An estimated 15,000 people were injured, and 60 to 80 people died. The earthquakes also caused the Reelfoot Lake in Tennessee to rise by 80 meters, which led to flooding in the surrounding areas. Number 5. The 1985 Mexico City earthquake. On September 19, 1985, a magnitude 8.0 earthquake struck Mexico City, causing widespread damage and over 10,000 fatalities. The earthquake occurred during the early hours of the morning, which gave people little time to react. Many of the city's older buildings were not built to withstand earthquakes and collapsed, trapping many people inside. The Mexican government received very few international aid offers due to the recent Mexican debt crisis. As a result, the country was largely on its own when it came to providing assistance to those affected by the earthquake. Number 4. The 2010 Haiti earthquake. On January 12, 2010, a magnitude 7.0 earthquake struck Haiti, causing catastrophic damage and over 220,000 fatalities. The earthquake occurred just outside of the country's capital, and caused widespread destruction in the city. Many of the buildings that collapsed in the earthquake were already in poor condition due to years of neglect and overpopulation. The Haitian government was already struggling to provide basic services to its citizens, and the earthquake made the situation even worse. Thousands of people were left homeless and without access to food, water, or medical care. The international community responded to the disaster by sending aid and relief supplies. Number 3. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami. On December 26, 2004, a magnitude 9.1 earthquake struck off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, triggering a series of tsunamis that caused widespread devastation in 14 countries. The earthquake and tsunami claimed an estimated 227,898 lives and injured over 1 million people. It was the second deadliest natural disaster in recorded history, surpassed only by the 1556 Shanxi earthquake. The tsunami caused massive destruction in coastal communities in Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, and other countries. The waves were up to 30 meters high, and they traveled across the Indian Ocean at speeds of up to 800 kilometers per hour. The tsunami also caused extensive damage to coastal infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and buildings. Number 2. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. On March 11, 2011, a magnitude 9.0 earthquake struck off the coast of Tohoku, Japan, triggering a series of powerful tsunami waves that caused widespread devastation along the country's eastern coastline. The earthquake, which was the fourth most powerful ever recorded, caused a nuclear accident at the Fukushima nuclear power plant and resulted in the deaths of over 15,000 people. It was the most powerful earthquake in Japan's recorded history and the second most powerful in the world. Since 1960, the tsunami waves reached heights of up to 40 meters and caused massive destruction in coastal communities, wiping away entire neighborhoods and leaving thousands of people dead or missing. The Japanese government declared a state of emergency and deployed the country's military to assist with the rescue and relief efforts. The nuclear accident at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant was the largest since Chernobyl and raised concerns about the safety of nuclear power plants around the world. Number 1. The 1960 Valdivia earthquake. On May 22, 1960, a magnitude 9.5 earthquake struck off the coast of Chile, making it the most powerful earthquake in recorded history. The earthquake occurred as a result of the collision between the Pacific and Nazca tectonic plates and caused widespread damage in southern Chile. It triggered a series of tsunamis that traveled around the world and caused damage as far away as Hawaii and the Philippines. The earthquake and subsequent tsunami claimed an estimated 1,755 lives and caused over $800 million in damages. The Chilean government declared a state of emergency, and the country received assistance from various international organizations and foreign governments. The 1960 Valdivia earthquake remains the most powerful earthquake in recorded history and serves as a reminder of the destructive power of nature. And that's all for this video. We hope you enjoyed learning about the science behind earthquakes and some of the most devastating earthquakes in history. Remember, the Earth's crust is constantly moving, and these tremors can sometimes be released in the form of earthquakes. While we can't predict when they will occur, we can take steps to mitigate their impact. Stay safe and be prepared.